Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Chilling with Kenny C right here on TLVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. This is the 18-year anniversary edition. So I'm giving you more than what you're accustomed to. And I got multiple interviews for the next 2 hours. And kicking things off is a man that I've known for a little over a decade. I first met this man at the Georgetown Bingo Hall at United Wrestling Federation. He went on to have an incredible career as a wrestler. He hung up the boots just a few months ago. I was there for his last match, and now he has transitioned into having his own promotion called the Kentucky Wrestling Federation. They are a few shows in, including a no-ring match just days ago in Paris, Kentucky. The official launch will be at the Thornhill Education Center at Frankfort, Kentucky on the first Sunday of September, which is just a few weeks away. I'll join with the man himself, JR Rock. How's it going, man?
Good. Thank you for having me, Kenny. Kenny, it's an honor to be on your show, and congratulations on your 18th anniversary.
Thank you, man. It's so good to chat with you. As I said on the introduction, I've known you since the early 2010s,
Yes,
feels
sir.
like. So yeah, it has been a while. So let's just dive right into it, man. Like you've had an incredible career as an active wrestler. You've contributed a lot to the business, and now you have moved on as having your own promotion. So
Yes.
how did Kentucky Wrestling Federation came to be?
Well, I've actually helped partner and run a couple of promotions before I retired. In 2014, me and John Strange ran a company for a couple of years on Irvin. And in 2006, I helped Joe Clark and Daryl Fugit run HCW and Appalachian Wrestling Federation. So I dabbled a little bit in helping promote in that side of the business. And after I finally retired earlier this year, I wanted to stay active in the business. So I started doing some agent work. And I was like, well, you know what? I think I'll just go ahead and start my own company. So I talked to my wife about it. I talked to my good friend Dale Bass to see if he was interested, and they were both on board. So that's how Kentucky Wrestling Federation was born.
Yeah, Dale Bass, very familiar with him, also from the Georgetown Bingo Hall. He is Kentucky wrestling, pretty
Yes.
much. He's
Yeah.
synonymous with Kentucky wrestling. You don't talk Kentucky wrestling without mentioning Dale Bass. Uh,
Yes. Correct.
so, how's it feel to have him? Not just still be active with wrestling, obviously, but for him to be a part of Kentucky Wrestling Federation.
It's great. He's got a lot of knowledge, and he's very helpful with things. He knows a lot of people. He's been around in different promotions I've worked through my whole career, so I've known Dale probably at least 20 years. So it was a good partnership, and I'm happy to have him on board.
Yeah, so he's gonna be the ring announcer. He's going to, be behind the scenes. He's gonna be doing multiple things
Yeah.
like he's like the only way he can. So before we get into September show, you've KWF has done a couple shows already at Frankfurt, I believe. And speaking of which, the previous Frankfurt show was at the Capital City Museum, which is where the Miss Elizabeth exhibit is at. If you're a wrestling fan, if you want to get a glimpse of Miss Elizabeth and her legacy, it's a free exhibit that's going to go on for 2 years. Go
Correct.
check that out at Frankfurt, Kentucky Capital City Museum. What was it like to have the show at the museum and we getting to know Miss Elizabeth?
That really meant a lot having them come up to us. We did our first show at the Thornhill Gym for a block party bash, which is a free community show. and the museum was there with the representatives, and they saw what we were doing, and they wanted that for part of what they're doing with Miss Elizabeth to help celebrate her. So it was a huge honor to have them come up to us and ask us to help do them a show to help celebrate that. And they were so happy with it. I think we're going to do another show for them next year.
Oh, that's awesome. So that show got me on the news.
Yes, sir. I
You
know that.
see, so as anyone that's followed my Facebook and such, I like to post a lot of pictures. I like to post a lot of clips, highlights, if you will. So I do that, and the story behind how did my name end up being on the news is that either the executive producer from Fox 56 News, he got in my messages. And he was like, "Hey, these are all the clips you put out. Can we use them for a segment?" I said, "Say less. Let's go for it."
Sir.
And then Friday morning, a few weeks ago, there goes my name on the upper left corner, and there go my clips from my iPhone 16e, by the way. So they look very clear.
Yeah, it looks
So
very good. Very good.
yeah, so I literally got that phone a few weeks ago. So the fact that that phone's doing some, I'm doing something right apparently.
Yes. Which reminds me, I was going to invite you if you want to come to our September 1st show at Masterson Station Park. It's on Labor Day. It's a
Mhm.
private show for the UPS Employees Union, but I would like you to come if you want a video and get some pictures. You're more than welcome to come.
Ooh, September the 1st. All
Yes.
right. And that is Labor Day. I have nothing planned that day, so I'm available. I'll be there.
Okay.
Uh,
It's a 1 p.m. bail time. And whenever you show up, just tell them you're there with KWF. You're going to do some photos and pictures, and they should let you on in.
all right, sounds good. I'm looking forward to that, man. So September, speaking of September, September the 7th is right around the corner. That's going to be the official launch, the official kickoff, you could say, for KWF. And y'all going to have a tournament to crown the inaugural KWF Heavyweight Championship. So, how you feeling about this official debut show you got coming up, man?
I think it'll be good. The community's really supported us and reached out to us. Back when we first decided to do this in April or May, we had no intentions of running any shows until our inaugural show. And then we've had a whole handful of shows just come to us and say, hey, can you do a wrestling show for us in the surrounding community? So we're really excited. We think we'll have 16 of the biggest names in the Kentucky wrestling scene right now to compete for this championship. So we're excited for it.
So, I see on the KWF Facebook page, people can buy the tickets online.
Yes.
So go look up Kentucky Wrestling Federation and on Facebook. That's the only platform they have as of right now.
We are
And
we're currently working on a web page. We just don't have it all up and going yet.
gotcha. So for the time being, they're on Facebook. You can buy your tickets online or you can get them at the door. The first Sunday of every month, starting in September.
Sir.
So be on the lookout for that. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see some familiar names.
Oh yes, sir.
Uh, those I've known from the past, those I've known from the present, those that we've already seen in the previous shows.
Yes.
Uh, so now I gotta talk to you about the Paris show
Yeah.
this past Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
So it was actually a music show
Yes.
at Paris,
Correct.
and two of the wrestlers were fighting, no ring. And I could be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong, JR, but I think that may have been the first sanctioned non-ring wrestling match in Kentucky history, I
Uh, as far
think.
as as far as I know, it was basically like if somebody's having a grudge match, they're having a street fight. It was basically just a street fight.
Yeah.
They had Ethan Hire and Jacob Radliff had a match in the pit where the bands play, so
Hmm.
he could defend his title kind of deal. And it seemed to be pretty popular. It went over pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Um, I never thought in my wildest dreams that this state will allow something like that. It's given Kentucky's is old school as it gets.
Yeah,
But that's pretty cool. I saw some clips. Jacob Ratliff is a veteran in the business, making it, just a household name in Kentucky wrestling. And Ethan Hire, he's one of the fastest young rising stars in the area. So uh, I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in
yes,
KWF.
they're both going to be on our roster as regular fixtures.
That's awesome, man. So I want to know how Dill Bass felt about that street fight that took place, considering how old school he is. How did he feel about that?
Um, it really wasn't Dale's thing. He was there in attendance to observe and give some feedback. He wasn't a fan of the music, but anything wrestling he loved, so he was okay with it. He's seen street fights before, so
Yeah,
he thought it was fine.
yeah. So it's understandable. I saw some clips and I was looking at him just how he's gonna react to it.
Yeah,
But he loves wrestling with his heart. So he was there for the love of the game. He was there for
yeah.
the love of the game. So and to support his guys. So um I'm looking forward to this tournament. So as far as September 7th, so is it going to be like a couple of months leading up to a new champion, or y'all doing the tournament all in one show?
No, the tournament's going to take place over the next 3 months.
Okay,
Show on September 7th will be the first leg of the tournament. The show on October 5th will be the second leg of the tournament, and the finals will be November 2nd.
gotcha. November 2nd. So we're just gonna get a few matches in
Yep.
September to start off the tournament. So
Yep. We'll
thank you for clarifying.
We'll
So
have we'll have a random draw 4 tournament matches in September, a random draw 4 tournament matches in October, and the winners from those matches will be paired up in the finals on November 2nd.
that's awesome. And I have been seeing you promoting this promotion and other platforms, most notably the Nice Guy Any podcast. Shout out to Johnny and Sean and Calamity and company. Miss Jane, she made her wrestling debut at the Miss Elizabeth show, actually,
Yes, she
and
was in the Battle Royal.
she was the only female in that battle royal. So uh, that was quite the experience for her. She got to
Yes,
hold it down for the ladies. So
she will be
uh,
making her KWF managerial debut on September 20th at our Powell County Fair show.
oh, okay. So in addition to the Thornhill Education Center, so you got that show on the 20th. So you got any other shows outside of obviously the first Sunday of every month. Uh, you got the 20th.
We have the 3 shows in September, the
Hmm.
1st, 7th, and the 20th. In October, we have the second date for the title tournament on October
Hmm.
5th. And then we also have a Rage on the Stage wrestling rock kind of concert festival kind of thing going on.
Hmm.
That's going to be at the WWME Music Hall in Louisville.
Yeah.
We're going to have 6 bands and a full wrestling show. The bands will start playing at 3 p.m. There'll be a band on at 3, 4, and 5. Then we'll have wrestling from 6 to 8. Then there'll be a band on 8, 9, and 10.
Gotcha. So y'all definitely making the waves in your first few months of
Yes.
really kicking things off, man. So this has to be encouraging. Like as you point out at the earlier the interview, you have been behind the scenes doing things like this for quite some time. Now this is your baby.
Yes.
This is your, well, no pun intended. So, but I mean, how you feeling? About these shows overall. How you feeling about? I feel like when I think about KWF, it does remind me of UWF, that old school feel,
Yes.
which something that holds near dear to your heart and Dale. So for people, tell people why they should go to a KWF show. What makes them different from all the other promotions out there in Kentucky?
KWF is very family oriented, very community oriented. You're going to see a variety of wrestling talents. You're going to see old school guys like myself. You're going to see new school guys like Ethan Heyer coming up in the ranks, and they're all kind of blended together to have a good variety of matches and content on the shows. So I think it's just something that can be in it for everybody. If you like an old school match or if you like a new school high spots match, you should be able to find that at KWF.
Gotcha. So everybody be on the lookout for that. And I think the bell time for the Sunday shows is at 4 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Which is kind of right around the UWF time spot per se. So you enjoy some wrestling for a few hours, get back home before it gets dark, and enjoy the rest of your. And it's a nice way to end the weekend per se.
Yes. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. I'm very happy for you, JR. With KWF for what I've seen with the few shows thus far. Um, Definitely, as it's got that old school feel to it, and it's also a combination of old and new school. Got young talent, got savvy veterans looking to make a statement, and this is KWF Heavyweight Championship Tournament. It's gonna be fun to watch. Definitely looking to see who stands out, who wants that brass ring, who wants to be the inaugural KWF heavyweight champion. Like there's gonna be champions after that person, but only
Yeah.
one can call himself the first. And I think I still see a championship in your office there. Is that the actual heavyweight championship there?
No, that's a couple of older championships from companies I wrestled for. There's a FMWA Heavyweight Championship, and then there's a KPW United States Championship up there. There's also a couple of my Hall of Fame trophies on the shelf behind me.
Okay, multiple time Hall of Famer there. So while you preparing for that, are y'all doing some training as well as far as gearing up for that next generation? Are y'all doing training as well?
Yeah, we're doing some training, but we've been so busy we haven't got a set training schedule yet. We had a really good training session last month with Calamity Jane and Austin Diamond and Alex Ripper and Ray the Bear Steele's son. Ray Steele was there. Donnie Green was there. Al Steele was there. Um, Scott Diamond was there. So we had a good training session then, but we're just trying to get on a regular schedule once we get these monthly shows going so we can have more regular training.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So y'all check out KWF, Kentucky Wrestling Federation debut official show debuting September 7th at the Thornhill Education Center at Frankfort, Kentucky. Uh, get your tickets on the KWF Facebook fan page.
Yeah,
And
they just go to Eventbrite and search for KWF or Kentucky Wrestling Federation. You can get them off the Eventbrite page.
Gotcha. So go look up eventbrite.com, look up Kentucky Wrestling Federation. You can get your tickets there online, or you can get your tickets at the door
Yes,
for
sir.
the day of the event. So y'all go check that out. JR, man, great to chat with you. Congratulations on such an incredible career as a wrestler, and congrats on the launching of Kentucky Wrestling Federation. I'm glad I can play a small part in it, spreading the word with the clips and everything. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of KWF for the remainder of the year and beyond. So yeah, thanks for bringing up that September the 1st show. It is on Labor Day, so I will be there.
All right,
Um,
Kenny, appreciate it. I'm glad you had me on. It was an
yeah,
honor.
absolutely, man. You enjoy your night, you enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you on the 1st and the 7th of next month.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Take it easy, man. Bye bye. All right.